Hey everybody, today we're here to talk about Rangoon. Now, Rangoon is directed by Vishal Bhardwaj. I did not know Vishal Bhardwaj made this film, really. But yeah, um, I can't believe he made this film because honestly, this is not a good film if you couldn't tell from my very surprised reaction. Why would he make this film? So anyway, Rangoon is an interesting film, right? Because it kind of goes to a certain time where cinema in India was transforming. Of course, the big stars here are Shahid Kapoor, Kangana Ranaut, and Saif Ali Khan. Now, of course, politics aside, because it seems like every time Kangana is involved in a movie, it's everyone has to come with a political agenda. I don't care about her political stance. I am not with or against anything. I am watching a movie objectively from the lens of a movie. And objectively, this movie is really bad, right? So I don't think politics is saving this. So yeah, Rangoon is a very interesting film. I like the premise. I like the premise of the film. I think the performances are a bit lackluster. I think Saif Ali Khan in particular does not have that good of a performance. I think Kangana's the whole character of Julia is kind of whatever. I think Shahid Kapoor is doing a decent job. I wouldn't say he's doing a great job. It's No Heather by Vishal Bhardwaj as well, which is one of my favorite movies ever. So it's really surprising to me that he directed this film. But yeah, Rangoon is just a movie which does not really work. Like the story is there. I think the first problem is it drags on a lot, right? I think Rangoon drags on way beyond its needed. I don't think it needs to be that long. Second, the movie is in phases, but I feel like it doesn't transition well enough. And the story is just not that engaging. Like I never feel connected to any of the characters. I'm feeling like I want to root for any of them. I think Kangana Ranaut's character, I mean, to be fair, if the character's aim was to whine and bitch and moan, I think Kangana does a very good job about it. Like, if that was the character she was given, I think she's doing the best she can with it. But overall, I really don't like the whole movie as a whole, right? And I think it has a lot of moving pieces which don't really connect at all. And yeah, I think it suffers from the problem of it tries to do too many things. Like at one point, I mean, predominantly it's a love story, but then you have a subplot of like, the betrayal, and Saif Ali Khan is kind of added into the mix, which kind of connects the characters of Shahid Kapoor and Kangana Ranaut. And overall, it really doesn't feel like it fits. And yeah, honestly, a very forgettable film. Like, I guarantee you, like let's say a year later, when I think of this film, I'm gonna think of Shahid Kapoor rolling in the mud. I'm gonna think of Saif Ali Khan in a white suit, and Kangana's just being there, and the poster, because the poster is something I remember, which kind of reminds me of the same three things I just mentioned. Yeah, it's just very silly. The ending is not very satisfying either. And yeah, I just don't think this movie works the way it wanted to. And I'm very surprised Vishal Bhardwaj directed this film. That honestly makes me sad because he's made Heather, and I think Heather is one of the greatest films of Bollywood. So this is just really sad. But yeah, that's what I think about Rangoon. Let me know if you watched it. Let me know if you thought that it's way better than I think, and maybe you can tell me why you think it's better. But in general, I really am curious if anyone thinks this movie is good, because I think this is not a good film. But that's all I got to say about Rangoon. There is not much to talk about Rangoon because it's not that good of a film. But anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.